I can see the numbers a little better. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, how you guys all doing? We're back, as promised. Little baby over there. Oh. As promised, you know. We're doing a live stream today, IRL stream. You know, it's a beautiful evening. Today, I had somewhat of an interesting day today. Today, since I'm going to be a freshman in the fall. Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? I'm going to be a freshman in the fall, so today my junior high had a move-up day to the high school. So we basically went around and just kind of saw the high school and stuff. So it was fun. Yeah, I know it was pretty chill today. I know the bus ride home though was like, yikes. I was sitting with my friend, or three of my friends, and then two of the kids they know, and we were sitting at the very back of the bus, and I mean there was a lot of yelling. But one of the things was like, he grabbed corn because the high school gave out lunch that time. So my friend we all had lunch, but he had grabbed corn on the way out. Oh, hey, Rammer, Elite Heeb, calling me your son. All right, buddy. No, yeah, sure. I am not your son, bro. But yeah, so the bus ride home today from the move-up day at the high school, and yeah, it was crazy. He had the corn cups, and he threw the corn, like they were throwing corn. Sorry, I got a little glitch there for a sec. But yeah, and they had a little corn. Hi, bro. Listen, dude, but you are my friend, dude, but I will kick you from the stream. I will kick you from the stream if I have to. Anyways, he was throwing the corn. I was there. I got hit by the corn. Hold on one second. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm back. All right. So yeah, what I was saying, they were throwing the corn. They were throwing corn. Oh, crow just went over. They were throwing corn. I got hit by corn a couple times, like literal, like bright yellow kernels of corn. No, okay. I just got a text. Sorry, guys. I don't want somebody texting people texting me right now. They're throwing corn. I was hit in the face with corn. I was literally shaking corn kernels out of my hoodie because there was corn. And then, not to mention, like, there's no seatbelts. The freaking, whatever you know, buses don't have seatbelts for whatever reason. So I'm sitting there, no seatbelt. I'm next to just this girl. She's next to me. And then my friends are behind me. They're the row behind me. And they are sitting on each other. One of them is sitting on the other one. And he's sitting on his lap, and they're, like, bouncing. And they're yelling people's names. They're yelling family members' names. Like, they were yelling one kid's mom's name. They were yelling sisters' names. They were yelling brothers' names. That's the thing at our school. Kids are just yelling names. They yell family members' names. And it was out of control. There was just corn everywhere. There was lettuce. I mean, kids were. You'd think it was like a fourth grader school bus, but it was full of a bunch of like 8th and 9th graders. But yeah, I don't know. It was. Am I checking chat? Yes. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to keep an eye on chat. But yeah, it was just crazy day today. But otherwise, oh, what's up, guys? People are joining. How you guys all doing? What's up, Alexis? How are you? I was telling everyone just a second ago about the insane move up day today. It was just like, it was crazy. I don't even know. I mean, but stop trying to. And now you guys are fighting over spots in the chat. Everyone chill out. Nobody fight over spots, all right? Jeez. But yeah, it was just. Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Alex. Okay, my fault. But yeah, it was fun, and we also during the move up day we were. That's huh? I don't know who that is. You guys are. They were starting their own conversations. But yeah, it was a fun day today. You know. I thank you, Logan. I am doing great. Um, why? Okay, there's a lot of people joining right now. Do I like Labubu? I'm not personally a big fan. I mean, I can see why like some girl. I know a lot of like girls in my class in like school were into the Labubus. Like they have those things where it's like the little Labubu and it's like hanging from their like purse or like from their backpack and you like it's like clicking and it's like hanging Labubus. Like that's certainly an issue or not an issue, but I see that. Um, but what are my opinions on the 6'7" meme? I mean, me and my friends kind of had like a very brief. Oh, Bruce Murray, thank you for subscribing, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to Bruce Murray. Thank you so much for subbing, bro. But yeah, it was just like he was hanging out. Wait, what was I talking about? Wait, hold on, I got distracted. I was something about the. Wait, what was I just talking about? Oh yes, the 6'7" meme. Yes. Okay, me and some of my friends, we kind of had the 6'7" like phase, when it was like the thing. But personally, nowadays, I don't really like I don't know. I'm not. I don't really say anymore. I don't really like. I think honestly, the meme itself isn't funny, but like the kid, like the Mason or whatever. I think that was what was found to be more funny, just because like this like goofy kid, just like saying this at a basketball game. I think that was really more of the craze because I do remember when 6'7" first came around, and it actually didn't get that big. Like it came around for a little bit and then it disappeared, and then the kid obviously did the thing, and then it kind of got reborn and it came back even bigger. But yeah, I don't know. I personally don't think it's very funny. I mean, I think there's not. I mean, not every meme in the world is funny, but they're at least the unfunny ones you still get the joke. But I don't know, 6'7" I never really got. Time zone am I? I'm in the Pacific Standard Time Zone. I'm in California, so we're on the west coast of the United States. So I'm on the Pacific time. But yeah. It was just, I think it was just a very weird phase. I think the internet and just the general online culture, what's it called? Just evolves and stuff. Can you turn on donations? I believe so. I actually I need to set up my bank account, actually. I haven't set up a bank account for myself yet. I need to set my bank account first, but I think in the future I might set up donations at some point. Just right now, I'm worried about other things, so yeah. But at some point in the future, I'll probably open up donations. They'll be fine. No, that's a good way to connect and stuff. I was actually watching. I don't know if you guys watch Ricky Berwick. I was watching Ricky Berwick's live stream last night, or like evening or whatever time it was. It was. it was like I think it was one of his sleep streams, and I mean it was funny. It was mostly just him yelling at the chat and just like berating them because everyone would keep spamming they would say like Alexa play this song, and he would just get furious and like it was funny, and he would be trying to sleep and then someone would donate and be like, and his little graphic goes, wow, a super chat, and he like turns and looks. It's funny. But yeah, I was there for a few minutes. I came and left. Um, but yeah, and you know what's interesting? I do have to like say this. I don't know if like I don't know how many of you guys also have your own channels, but like if you're on a YouTube channel and you actively post and you're like working on your channel, oh, thank you. Thank you, Sarah. But yeah, if you're working on your own channel, what I've noticed, strangely, is that I'm enjoying videos. Um, Wait, but people keep deleting my vids. Wait, I'm trying to, but wait, what do you mean deleting your videos? Your videos are getting taken down? Wait, hold on. I'm trying to, but people keep somehow. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that was possible. Okay. Well, but yeah, so but my earlier point was, oh, okay, I see. But yeah, my earlier point was that I've noticed I don't necessarily just watch YouTube anymore. And not to say that I don't at all, but I just, now that I'm my own channel, I don't really watch YouTube anymore. It's interesting. Like, not that I don't watch it, but I don't watch it as much. Like, I don't sit down and then just watch like a YouTuber or just watch like anyone. But what the videos I have been watching more of, now that I do have a channel, now that I do, post and I'll do all this, what I do watch are like like Moist Critical's videos. I know he like his commentary videos on stuff. I get some of my internet news from him, just generally like what's going on. But I've been watching more of those kinds of videos, and it's interesting. I don't know why exactly. Um, I don't really know why. I think maybe it's kind of like how a pilot, when they fly, like they always check like the weather service, or they check like they'll check like a catalog and see what the weather is for their area or whatever. Like that's kind of what I do in a subconscious way. Like I'm just kind of seeing what testing the waters, you know. I was doom scrolling, but this made me stop. Oh, awesome! I'm glad to hear that. I love that. I know doom scrolling is kind of a thing right now, but yeah, it's interesting. I just am not as into it. I don't know what else to compare it to. Maybe like what other career you could compare it to. Maybe like I don't know, like a bot. No, not a fighter. Maybe like I don't know, just like someone who enjoys playing sports. Let's say. Oh, you gotta go. All right, see you, bro. See you, Warren. But yeah, maybe it's like someone who's very passionate about sports, right? Maybe they enjoy watching it, but a lot of the times you'll like my dad. He's a fan of baseball. He enjoys watching the games, but like especially when he was younger, he preferred playing it more. He didn't watch it as much. He knew everyone because he was like a fanatic, but he didn't really he wanted to play it more. And it's not exactly the same thing with YouTube, but I think it's a similar situation where it's like I enjoy watching it. Like I enjoy watching YouTube, seeing what's going on. Most of the time it's entertaining, but I've gotten to a point now where it's like I enjoy doing my own thing, and I enjoy uploading my own videos and like this, like doing my own streams more than I do watching other streams and stuff. I'm not gonna even lie. I only go through the live stream shorts to report the pre-recorded brain rot streams. Yeah, I know it's out of control. I have gone down like I've been like scrolling a little bit like before bed and stuff, and I will come across like ASMR live streams, but they're not even like real people. They're like those like AI videos, or not videos, but streams, or like you can tell it's the same thing, just like repeating and repeating, like you said, pre-recorded, and it's like yeah. It's wacky, man. I know, and it's funny how even though everyone's calling out AI on YouTube, like everyone's talking about it, everyone is like, everyone's talking about AI and how and making fun of it and stuff. It's still fascinating how the AI memes and the AI streams or whatever still get so popular. I saw a video or like a short of it wasn't even a newer one, it was an older AI video of like it was some like Italian brain rot or something, and it was like this AI generated voice over like steal a brain rot on Roblox, and it had like 8 million views. It had like it had like 200,000 likes. Like it was ridiculous. And it's like, it's funny how most people you ask, like you guys in the chat, it's funny how most people you ask or you come across on the internet, like anyone passing by, you're like, what do you think about AI? And most people will say it's slop, like it's AI slop. And yet somehow it still manages to do insane numbers. Like just absolutely insane stats. I'm not even sure what's going on. It's kind of like a vice in a way. You know what I mean? Like everyone will demonize it. Everyone will talk about how it's bad and stuff. I'm getting my headphones connected. Oh, okay. But everyone will talk about how it's bad and how it's hurting people and how we need to stop it, and yet it's still so overwhelmingly popular, and it's still like done by so many people, or in the case of AI slop, is like it's so overused and stuff. Um, hold on 1 sec. I'm gonna grab some water. Hold on. Little hummingbird just went over. Oh, okay. Door just got closed. But yeah. So it's just, it's interesting. It's an interesting thing to it's an interesting thing to observe. But yeah. So I know some of my older videos, um, like some of my early Minecraft videos and stuff, they actually are AI. Like the some of the thumbnails. It's not a misleading thing, but it's like I do use some of the AI to generate it. I don't do that anymore. I make my own thumbnails now, but I used to. But I originally did that because I went through kind of this scare of like learning about all these videos people had been posting that had been taken down, and like videos that were being taken and channels that were being stricken down because like they would literally like they would have a video, and it would be like a completely normal video or nothing, nothing necessarily bad, nothing misleading, but like there'd be like they would have an image, like any downloaded image. Like I used a stock image of a Minecraft thing from like Google for one of my streams, or I mean one of my videos, and I learned about how people have been doing that, and sometimes people's videos have been taken down. Like people were getting copyright strikes because they were technically, even though it's not like a horrible thing to do, it is technically against like some of YouTube's policies. So I panicked. I was like, you know what? Since AI can't really be written, I don't know, whatever. Since it can't be struck down by like copyright policies, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, for some of my thumbnails, I'm gonna use AI to replace the thumbnails of the videos that I had just downloaded images for, and then for like, you know, and then for videos that had already, after like once I started making my own video, I'm sorry, my own, what's it called, thumbnails. Once I've been using software and things on the like to actually make my own thumbnails. I haven't used AI since for thumbnails, but I just quickly used AI to be like, oh shoot, you know what, I don't want to get all my videos get taken down. So I was like, let me just AI the thumbnails, replace it. And in the future, actually, I might end up just making an actual thumbnail for those videos, just to kind of put respect on the name of like old videos. But yeah, just definitely an interesting scare, and I think that's also another thing that I face sometimes with the channels. Like I mean, really, honestly, all, jokes and all ego out the window, I run a pretty small channel at the moment. I mean, obviously I'm trying to grow it to be bigger, but at the moment, I mean, I'm running a pretty small channel. And what happens is that as I watch these videos or learning about these people that run big channels, or people who get into trouble with serious things, even though they have much larger channels than I do, I oftentimes not compare myself to them, but I will view the issues or the risks that they experience or the risks that they face, and I will apply to my channel thinking I'm at the same risk as like some mega big channel getting, copyright. Oh, hey. Hi, buddy. Hello. Babysitting our cousin's dog right now. Oh, I know. They're so cute. But yeah. I would notice, I would just get kind of scared. Um, Okay. Oh, interesting suggestion. W Dog. Oh, thank you. I know. He's a cutie. Poor guy just got trimmed though. Normally his hair's like out to here. I might even post a picture. I have a channel. His hair looks kind of like mine. But, right now, but he just got back from the groomers. They had him get his hair cut, so he's all like skinny and like, kind of his hair got a little butchered. But it's okay cuz he's still cute. He's a cutie. But yeah, I would just kind of get scared because I would see like, oh my goodness, this, channel, blah, 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 got in this much trouble because they, posted this or said this in a post. And I would get nervous and I would look at my channel and be like, oh my goodness, I did something kind of similar. And I would panic and think like my channel was at risk. Like I could get in trouble like they did, even though it's really honestly unlikely. Because even if there's some small channels that do some pretty bad things or they do some things that they shouldn't be doing or whatever, they'll end up like they'll kind of like not fly under the radar, but like in the public eye, and for most of the people who really are kind of policing YouTube and like watching out for whatever insanity is going on, the smaller channels will usually kind of go undetected because no one's really looking at them, right? Really, honestly, if you think about it, like compared to like think of a celebrity, do you care more if like some guy you've never heard of did something minor, right? Or if some like ultra mega celebrity did something minor, right? It's a bigger deal, right? I mean, personally, I don't feel that way about celebrities, but like just for most people, it's a bigger deal. It was because of one song. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to hear that. I know that sucks, but yeah, it's just so people, you just get in trouble, and I would just worry. So I'm very like, I don't say uptight, but I try to play it careful, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And there's one more thing I want to touch on right now. One last thing I want to touch on. I cannot tell you how many times I have been like watching, like I'll just be watching whatever TV will be on, and like one of those like those pharmaceutical commercials will come on because I mean there's not enough of those on TV. There's myriads upon myriads of commercials about different drugs and this and different medical drugs, YouTube medications, and they would use some like really good song, like something really good that I like, a song that I liked, and it would and it would ruin it for me because all I could imagine after that, after seeing that video, or sorry, after seeing that commercial, it would just ruin it. Every time I listened to the song in the car, wherever, it would just ruin it for me because I'd be like, oh gosh, that was it was in like an Ozempic commercial or something, And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not trying to bag on the the pharmaceutical commercials, but it's just like it would be a commercial for like side effects include death. Yeah, I know. Side effects can include bleeding from the eyes, stroke, heart attack, or your fingernails falling off. It's like, okay, I thought I was taking a medication for the flu, but apparently I could risk bleeding from the eyes. But yeah, I know. It was uh-oh. I think he's trying to get back inside. Hold on. Doggy got locked. There we go. All right, got him back. But yeah, just it's kind of crazy. I know I don't want to blabber on too much about commercials, but I've also noticed a little bit that like a lot of there's like a lot more commercials, but not even that there's more commercials, but the commercials themselves have become more, like, how do I put this? More, almost in a way, more vulgar. Like, more vulgar and more, like, not derogatory, more, like, just generally, like, ugh. Like, they're just kind of like, there's no shame anymore, And I know that's not, I mean, I know that doesn't sound like that'd be a negative thing, but it's like there's no boundaries, I think is a better way to put it. There's no boundaries anymore on commercials. Commercials will just do the, like, it'll be subtle. Like it won't be like, oh my goodness, this is outrageous, but it'd be like something kind of like nasty, or it would just be something that's just gross. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm watching, like, a commercial came up for, like, I don't even know. I think it was for, like, shampoo or something. And it was just the nastiest commercial. Like, how do you even make that nasty? It's a commercial about being clean and hygienic. How can you possibly make that gross or, like, hard to look at? And then another thing is, like, oh gosh, the AI ads on YouTube for the most random stuff ever. Like those, like, AI videos of, like, toy dogs and stuff. And it's like, it's just, this little Pomeranian pops out of a box and it's like fake or something. Or they're saying it's a model, but it's AI. And then I think Moist Critical did something like that where he ordered one. He and Matt ordered one. And it came in the box. And it was supposed to be like this crazy, like, hyper-realistic toy dog. And he opened it up. And it was like, I mean, it looked like, it looked like a, what do you even call that? Like a Beanie Baby or something. Like, it wasn't even mechanical. Like, you're supposed to have a controller and you can, like, move it around, but it wasn't even that. Like, it was just this weird doll. And it's just like, it's so much AI scamming. And then the worst part is, it's like, for the youngins, and for the adults, and more commonly the younger kids and, like, the young adults, it's easy to tell. You can show a pretty good looking video to someone, or even to me, that looks like there's technically no errors in it, but it would still be like, oh yeah, it's gotta be AI. Because there's just a certain speech pattern that AI can't mimic. Like, when a human being talks, there's a certain way that humans speak, that the way, like, we enunciate words, and the way that, like, we pronounce things, that AI can't get. It's like, it'll be talking, it'll be like, yes, so I was looking at this medicine, and if you take it, you will get much taller, and your balls will get bigger. And it's like, okay, it's a very, and even if there's nothing inherently wrong with the commercial, like, or the ad itself, it's mostly YouTube. The AI heavy stuff I haven't seen as much on TV, though I have seen it. But, like, yeah, it would be something really weird, Yeah, I know. What? Like, it's freaky ads, freaky stuff on YouTube, and it would just be these, like, the most nasty ads, and then they're AI. Like, someone sat down and gave whatever AI, like, whatever AI model, like, I don't know, not even ChatGPT, like Deep AI or Sora, probably. I'm sure they're using Sora for commercials now, and just, like, wrote this weird prompt, like, and then you probably order it, and then either nothing would come, or some really bad product that has nothing to do with anything would come, like something way cheaper and worse than what you ordered. And it's just like, it's funny how it's so obvious to some of us. Like, for some people, it seems obvious, but then other times you don't even realize how easily people get duped by it. Like, it's just such an unfortunate epidemic that's taking over YouTube right now. Obviously, I mean, I'm sure not tick, it was like an old gnat or something, but yeah, like, just the epidemic of just this nasty stuff, where they forgot to remove the Sora watermark. Wow. See, and that's sad, because that's not even effort. That doesn't even demonstrate effort to make the commercial, or to make the advertisement look realistic. Like, the first thing, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're making a video, or you're making a commercial, or you're doing whatever, making a drawing, whatever, the first thing you do is you remove the watermark. So if you're making, at that level, I don't even think it's a person now. I think there's entire AI channels. I mean, like AI channels, but within those channels, they're running their own systems, and they're running their own AI models within the model. It's like ChatGPT using Gemini, Grok, and Sora as, like, pawns, and, like, using them, even though it's not even a person using AI, it's AI using AI, right? And then you don't even know how far you could go back, and it's still, AI running the channel. And then somewhere probably far back, you know, somebody, you know, some person is making money or, you know, benefiting from the scams. And it's just like so out of control. But yeah, it's crazy. Oh shoot, wait. Sorry, we are actually having a friend over soon, so I sadly, guys, have to go. But you know, this was a fun talk. I loved. Thank you guys for everyone who subbed. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great evening. And yeah, bro, I keep seeing these shorts, and the title's always "This is so funny." I couldn't stop. I could stop laughing. Also, cap because robots do not have emotions. That is true. Or one last remark. One last remark before I go. What really pisses me off is when I'm watching like a video where it's like a compilation of memes, you know, where it does that thing where it's like 1, 2, and it has like the medals or whatever, and then they don't give you number 1. It's like top 5, and it gives you 4, and then it ends. It's like you're watching it, waiting for number 1 to come, and the video ends. The little red, you're watching and hoping there's still time for number 1, and then it ends. And it's like, bro, I just came to watch number 1. You just promised me the funniest school video ever seen, and number 1 doesn't even get put on the list. It's like, stop baiting me, bro. And then it's not even like, you know, oh, go to our channel to find the full video. It's like it just leaves you there. It's like, oh, okay. It's just view bait, really. It's just view bait. But yeah, I am losing a little bit. I gotta go. So I hope you have a great day, a great evening. I guess it's 5:30 for me now, and yeah, I will see you guys all in the next live stream.